Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Heavensward. In the last episode, we worked on clearing up some of the side quests here in Carthus Western Highlands, and then we went ahead and made the purple smoke to signal our intention to try to meet the heretics, which Lady Iceheart, otherwise known as Eorzea, showed up, basically, expecting us. We communicated our intention to try to engage in diplomacy with the dragons, which she, was in favor of assisting with, but she did reveal what she saw in the Echo that made her join the heretics in the first place. However, Estinian basically reiterated his belief that there was no engaging in any kind of diplomacy with Needhog, as he seems to basically be trying to attack the city in a blind rage. So Alphino decided that we might try to parley with the other Great Worm, Hraesvelgr, instead. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be heading into the Dravanian Forelands, which is the next zone, eventually. For now, what we have is we have also unlocked the first dungeon instance in Heavensward, which is Dusk Vigil. So we're going to go ahead and run that, which is the last bit of quest we need to do to get the last Aether Current that we need to be able to fly in this zone. And then once we have that, we'll go ahead and finish up the rest of the side quests before proceeding on to the Forelands. Yes, the Forelands. Okay, so let's go ahead and queue ourselves up for Dusk Vigil, which is going to be there. And then we'll go ahead and join in. Now, we are no longer a tank, so this may take a bit more time for the party to actually form, for us to be able to join. So, as usual, I'm going to go ahead and pause and wait for the dungeon to pop, and when the dungeon pops, we'll be back. Okay, the dungeon is ready. Let us commence. Hopefully, the other DPS will join. There we go. This is gonna be the first time us running a dungeon with samurai. All right. Let's go ahead and proceed on here. We'll see what the how the tank wants to handle this. Oh, wrong button. There we go. AoEs. There we go. Oh, nope, he's going to try and grab the next group. Which I think is going to be a Mylodon that's going to drop in. Yep, there it is. What are you doing, dude? I'm gonna focus down the Mylodon. Actually, let's get rid of some of these other guys here first. And then continue to use the AoE Iatutsu. If someone will stand still long enough for me to do it. Fortunately, there is a roadblock coming up where they're going to have no choice but stand still. Oh, and there's another Mylodon. This one's just by itself. For the moment. Don't want to get hit by that. Alright, let's actually do AoE rotation. Oh, another Mylodon. Alright, the Mylodon drops a lever that is needed to actually open this door. I think our first boss should be there. Yes. The Towering Oliphant. This guy should be pretty straightforward. Alright, I'm actually gonna put one of my debuffs on him first. Oh. Then hit him with this. Then we're going to put a dot on him. He's targeting me, he's going to stun me. And then he's going to do an AoE. And there's really nothing that can be done, but it doesn't do that much damage. So it's just something that the healer needs to watch out for. Alright. Make you sweet. Actually, let's get out of that. Reapply my dot. There we go. Continue building symbols here. Get out of there. And he's just about dead. There we go. And actually, we do want to take a look at the loot. Can't use that. Gonna pass on it. All classes. Guardian, Historian's Bracelets. It's a caster gear. Passing it. Rotation on these guys. Until we run short on TP, which we are starting to run short on TP. So this will be the last time we can do the AoE rotation. But most of them should be down by this point. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Alright, back to AoE rotation. Except for this guy. Ah, there's the key. Okay, that... I just not realize that there were enemies there. To burn these guys down. Okay, I don't know why you dragged them over there to grab a chest, but whatever. Oh, more of them. These guys are fairly weak. Alright, next boss. Surrounded by suspicious dead bodies. Alright. Dot applied first. The ads. Alright, that's an AoE that hits everywhere but the middle of the room. There we go. We have another ad coming up. Just drop them hard. There we go. Looks like we need to reapply dot on the boss. Let's do that real quick. And even more ads. Avoid all the AoE. Alright, and he's down. Piece of cake. Alright, let's see. Ishgardian Monastic Cap. Pugilist Monk Sam. We'll need on that. Rogue Ninja. We don't need that. All classes. Mind Piety. More caster gear. Pass on that. AoE rotation. Remember which of your AoEs are cones and which of them are 360 degree. This is going to govern how you position yourself. Switching to single target. People still have not rolled on loot. Something in there that I want. Oh, we got some more. Alright, we have more muddy zoblins coming in. Alright, we can see the last boss up there, but we gotta get through this Dusk Wolf first. flew off. Burn these guys down. Switch to single target. There we go. I think we're gonna get jumped by something here. Do we get an additional piece of loot? We do. Ishgardian Monastic's Rings, Strength, Determination, Critical Hit. We'll need on that. Ishgardian Knight's Earrings, Vitality, Skill Speed. That's for tanks. We will pass on that. Oh, skip the cutscene because they already engaged the boss. Okay. So in this fight, we need to pay attention to where those pillars of rubble are sitting. Alright. Dot on the boss. We need to pay attention to what skill he's using. Alright. Rolling Gull. We need to get behind one of these so we don't get sucked into the middle of the room. Because you'll take damage and you'll suffer debuffs that reduce or increase the damage you take from wind. Alright, looks like we're going to reapply Dot. Destroyed the rocks, which means they're going to drop in different positions now. Alright, Whirling Gull. Alright, it's done. Reapply our dot. There we are. And looking at the limit break gauge. Alright, there we go again. Get in there. As soon as that fills up, I'm going to hit it. As long as the other guy doesn't hit it first. There we go. Oop, bump my mic. There we go. Alright, we'll take a look at what we got for loot. Player commendation, we'll give it to whoever is still left. And let's see what we got. An axe. I'll greet it. Lancer Dragoon armor will pass. And Gladiator Paladin shield will pass on that. Alright. Okay, so let's see, what did we get? We got a new headpiece, nice. We got a new neck piece, which is a large improvement, and a new ring, again another large improvement. Perfect. And let's just see what the headpiece looks like. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're turning that off. There we go. Okay, so we need to go turn this quest in. Before we can get that Aether Current and fly. And it is over there in the Convictory. So I'll just go ahead and walk over there. I'm going to pause the recording. I'll be back in a moment. Well, I was on my way to the Convictory to turn this in, and I ran across this Messenger Knight here, which is one of our side quests. So let's go ahead and talk to him. It's for Faithful Companion to search for the messenger near Riversmeet, which is this guy. You were dispatched by Lucier to find me? Well, I've finished my mission, but I can't go back to the camp just yet. I'm still searching for Amberbeak, my dear Chocobo. I was attacked by a Yeti and thrown to the ground. Just when I thought the great beast would tear me to shreds, Amberbeak distracted the thing and threw it away. He damn well saved my life, but I fear that the monster will catch him. I have to save him. Okay. You'll find him for me? I'd like to join you on the search, but I would only slow you down in my present condition. Thank you. I shall head back to the Convictory now, but please bring Amberbeak back to me. We'll see what we can do. And, we'll get to that momentarily. We should be close enough. Yeah, there it is. Alright, there is Wildtheo. Do you have it, Mistress Chatsurugi? Yes, I do. The ice rondel we were sent into the Dusk Vigil to find. Yes, there is no mistaking it. At last, it is ours once more. My parents presented this sapphire to me on my wedding day, as my wife and I presented to Helmeric on his. One day they would do the same for their son. But for that disgrace of an inquisitor, suspicion of heresy, what rot. He knew what he wanted from the start. By the time I secured her release, they had interrogated her for days. She was a shadow of her former self. But the final insult, the final twisting of the knife, was when my son took command at the Dusk Vigil and found the ice roundel to be the centerpiece of the newly commissioned sculpture of the Fury. He couldn't prove it was the selfsame one which had vanished, but oh, he knew. But no more, no more. It is back with the family where it belongs. It is admittedly hollow comfort, yet in my waiting years I must accept what little that can be had. Alright, so we got experience and we got our Aether Current. Alright. Kurth's Western Highlands Aether Current Attunement is now complete, which means that we can now fly, and we can go ahead and do so. And we might as well go ahead and track down this guy's chocobo. And being able to fly in his own makes doing all the side quests so much easier. Alright, is it down in this hole? Looks to be. There is our destination. Then we gotta deal with this guy first. Well, it looks like the chocobo didn't make it. Or did it? The tag on the reins says Amberbeak, but upon closer inspection, it is obvious that the poor bird has been brutally eviscerated. You take a feather from the fallen chocobo. Oh well. In fact, is there any way to actually get in here other than flying? I think so. Maybe not. I don't know. No, you probably can. It's just easiest to fly. Alright, so we'll head back to the Convictory, turn this in, and then we'll probably just call it a day. It is a little bit shorter than normal, but I did spend a lot of time waiting for the actual dungeon to start, so I kind of used up most of my time to record, so we will finish off the rest of these side quests next episode. But let's turn this in. Did you find him? Did you find Amberbeak? Unfortunately, we did. This feather, Amberbeak? No! He fought valiant with me through so many... Tell me, was it quick? I see. Well, thank you for this feather. At least I always have something to remember him by. Poor guy. Alright, that's complete. And as said, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. And we'll finish up the side quests in the Highlands next episode, and then we'll be heading to the Forelands next. Alright, so, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.